Hey guys, look at this. I think I've got a problem. I brought too many tools, as usual, but there's a purpose for all these tools, and I'll tell you about it right now. The reason I brought all these new tools and all the tech below here is because I've decided to change my channel up a little bit. Instead of making all the boxes in my shed, I'll still be making boxes every episode, but instead of making all the boxes in the shed, I'm going to take some of the box making on the road. I'll be making boxes down the beach. I'll be making boxes in the bush. Like those TV shows where you see them cooking in the vineyards and all the different places. So you get a bit of ambience, not just the four walls of the shed. So I bought new cameras, I bought a drone, I bought a lot of gear, guys. But it's my hobby, and this is what I like doing. Some people buy caravans, I like making things. So this is what I'm going to do. See all the tools that are in front of you? They're all AEG tools. Now, I'll tell you why I went for the AEG platform. There's a couple of different reasons, but let's explain the platform first. I got my little board here. You can read it. I got my little board here, so right at the very bottom is Aceto. Yeah, they're pretty bad. And then you got Ryobi, which for the money, for the hobbyists, are really good tools. I like them a lot actually. I almost went with Ryobi, but I didn't want the ridicule. Okay, the next is what I picked, the AEG brand. I'll tell you about them in a minute. And then the Makita, the DeWalt, which are almost on a par, I reckon. And then the Bosch, and then the Festool. The last three, the Super D, I can't afford all them. The reason I went with the AEG tools, which in America they're called the rigid tools, they come with a 6-year product guarantee and 3 years on the batteries. I think they're right in between the hobbyists, which are the Ryobi, and the DeWalt and the Makita. So I went with the AEG. And for the amount of time that I'll be using them, they'll be fine. They'll be good. So let's get into the unboxing. Our first unboxing, we're going to unbox the drop saw. I'm not going to be one of these guys on YouTube that spout all the numbers like it's a 184-2-1 with a... I'm not going to be those guys. I hate those guys. Every time I watch an unboxing, I just want them to just get on with it, will you? Just get on with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I just want to make sure that the tools work and work good. That's all I want to know about. Okay, let's get on with it. As I said. Anyway, we've got something here, no idea. We got the instructions, never use them. Yes, I do. Got something else. Okay, cool. More styrofoam. Nothing else. No, I'm talking that later. Okay. First impressions look good. Let's grab a battery. Okay guys, it works good. Look at that. Let's get a bit of timber. Not bad. A little bit under power, I would say, but hey, it's a battery operated little saw. So this is going to be good enough for me. I like the weight of it because I'll be carrying it from the car to wherever I'm going to be making boxes, so I don't want anything too heavy. I would have liked the blade to be a bit bigger, but I'll live with it. The sliding mechanism works bloody good, very smooth and locked in. Overall, for the money, about $700 for the skin. The battery and the battery charger cost me about $350, $400. Okay, so good. I'm happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. The next tool we're going to unbox is the 82mm Cordless Planer. I don't really need the planer like a normal planer where you plane things. I'm going to turn it into a buzzer. So I'm going to make a stand for it so it turns upside down so I can use it as a buzzer on site. We'll see how that goes. Okay guys, so what have we got? We've got a fence. We've got instructions. We've got the planer in a plastic bag. Spare blades. That's it. Take it out and we'll have a look. First thing, feels good in my hand. It does feel good in my hand. Okay, we'll put a battery in it and we'll see how we go. Very smooth. Very smooth, very smooth. Look at that, guys. Very smooth. Nice in your hand too. Bit of power. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay guys, as I said, I'm going to use it as a buzzer. So I'm going to turn it upside down. I'll make a box for it. So it sits in a box like that with a little fence. And that way when I'm on site, I can just use it as a buzzer. Let's move on. The next tool we're going to unbox is the sander, the belt sander. So I'm going to use that the same as what I am the planer. I'm going to make a box for it and turn it sideways this time so I can use it as a vertical ligature for sanding edges. So let's have a look. Okay, what do we got? We have a strap. Well, no, we haven't got a belt. Yay, we've got a belt. The belts aren't big. They'll do. It's only a battery sander. Okay, put that there. We've got a dust bag. Instructions. And the sander itself. First impressions in your hand, good. Wish it was a bit longer, but here's what it is. So far so good. We'll grab the battery out of the planer, stick it on here. The other thing guys, the batteries are really easy to change over because they've got these two toggles on the side. So you press them in and lift it up. Some batteries you've got to press things down, and while you're pressing it down you can't lift it up. But these batteries are good because they're on the side. So you just press them in, lift it up. Another good thing I like about them. Let's have a look. Cool. See how it sounds. Yeah, fair, good power, nice power. Yeah, nice power. I like it. Okay, again, as I said, I'm going to make a box for it. So it sits in a box sideways. Nice weight. I like it. I like it a lot actually. Plenty of power and plenty of revs. Nice tool. Let's move on. The next tool is the Cremator. A little Cremator. Oh, comes in a case. Yay! Let's have a look what's in the case. I'm impressed. Okay, in the case we have instructions, of course. And we got guards and tools and guards. Cool. Little fence. That looks good, doesn't it? Nice and heavy. Oh, good. A round plate. I wanted a round plate because in my hinge jig, it's made for a round plate. Look at that, you got a spare round plate. Great, good stuff. And now we'll get the router itself. First look at it, looks good. Does look good actually. A finger locking mechanism. So you just do that, then you can slide it up and lock it. Look at that. So and slide it down and lock it. I like it. Let's try a battery. Okay, it's a pull out switch. Little light. The other thing I like about all these tools is that they're brushless and they're silent. There's not much noise in them. Look at that. You can hardly hear it. That spin's great. When I'm trying to make boxes with the people around, I'm not going to give them the chips too much. Look at that. It's got a square plate and a round plate. So far, I'm liking all the tools. They feel good in your hand, they look good, and the best part about them, I reckon, is this quick change over the battery. You just got 2 pins, and you can just change it over. Great, look at that. I really like it. I like them a lot. So far, everything's good. Okay, let's move on. The next one is the random Orbital Center. I figured I could get at Christmas time with all these tools. I love it. Let's see how this works. Okay, what have we got in the box? Instructions. A little dust bag. Cool. A heap of pads. Yeah. They're the about 120 or so. And the tool itself. Okay. We'll put a pad on. Grab a battery. And the dust bag goes in the back. Okay, that's locked. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. 2 things I'm not quite happy with this tool is that it's too wide. I can't get my hand over it. It's alright, but I know I'm going to get a sore hand. And the other thing is the switch. You got to keep depressing the switch. I don't know if you can lock it on. It's got plenty of power, but yeah, it's about 90 out of 100 for this one. It's not the best. It's too wide, and the switch, you got to keep pressing it with your thumb. You can't lock it on, but it sounds good. It'll do. As I said, these are the in-between tools. They're not the Ryobi or the Aceto, and they're not the Festool or the Bosch, or even the DeWalt or the Makita. They're in between. They're better than handyman tools, but they're not quite as good as the big tools. But for what I'm going to use them for, they're going to be great. Okay, let's move on. It's the 18 gauge brad nada. So let's open that and we'll have a look. If you've been watching my videos, you know I already have an 18 gauge battery operated brad nada. But the problem with that one is that it clogs up. I get a nail clog and it's bloody hard to clear. I got to take the whole head off. Oops. Got the instructions and a belt buckle. Look at that, guys. Nice in your hand. Not put a battery in. As I was saying, guys, this is easy to unclog. Just lift it up and it all pops open. So you can unclog your nail jams really easy and it just clicks back down again. That's the reason I brought it. Let's put some nails in and we'll have a look. Okay. Good, I like it. Drive the nails in good. It feels good in your hand. It's got a lot of power. Got more power than the other one. I like it a lot. The other thing I like about the AEG tools is that they've got like 80 of them. and they keep bringing out more and more all the time. But it doesn't take them long to get them to market. Like, there'll be always a new tool in the market for me to buy, guys. Don't forget I brought with the sustainer box. Look at that, it's on wheels. You just wheel it around. I'll be taking this like when I go in the city to do jobs. I'll put the tools in the bottom, boxes in the middle, and my camera gear in the top. Should be fun, guys, should be fun. Okay, guys, my new tools. Just like a kid in a candy shop. I am. Okay, this is going to be great. I'm going to love all this. Guys, thanks for joining me today, and join me again.